I'm going to show you how I taught my service dog in training an anxiety alert. And what that is she will alert me to if my anxiety is picking up, so she can make me aware of it and I can act on it. So what she does is she looks for physical cues of what I'll do. So for instance, I will bump or shake my leg, and then she will paw me to get me to stop or make me aware of it. So then I can do the action, or if she needs to step in, she can. So I choose paw because that works best for me, and this is how I taught her it. So here we go. I started sitting on my bed. You could sit on the floor, whatever, as long as you have your leg here, you have your dog here. So I would leer her until, yes, one of her paws landed on my leg, and then I would immediately mark and reward, and then I would do that a few times. I'll just keep doing that, yes, until she can kind of start deciphering what I'm looking for her. So I try to get only one paw on my leg if I can, but right now I just want a paw on my leg, but I only want her to do one paw. Restart. Yes! That's okay. We fine tune it later. Right now, all I want is her paw going on my leg. We'll do that again. Yes! Touch my leg. Touch or on. Either one is fine with me. I just want her to decipher that paw in contact with my leg is good. That's what I want. Yes! Good girl! Yes! Touch my leg. You're so cute. Yes! Immediately. She's already done this. She already knows what I want her to. So she kind of is already going to pick it up a lot faster. When I was first teaching her it, yes! She was very slow. There is like different ways to teach this for sure. Some use just a marking thing. They'll put it on the floor and get them to put their feet on that and teach them that way. But my mark, I'm just going directly to my leg. Yes! So this is step one. Again, I just do this until one leg is consistently going on my leg. One of her legs consistently going on my leg. Yes! Or her foot, her leg. One of her feet come in contact with my leg. Yes! And that's becoming consistent. Good. Yes! So yeah, I'll do that a few more times, just till, again, it's becoming this consistent, where she's just consistently putting this one leg on my leg. So she knows. Next is I will teach a command. So I use tap, and that will mean that foot goes on my leg. So now I'm going to do what I did in step one, but I'm just going to add a command now. Tap, yes! And I'm going to say it once that foot is going to move onto my leg, not say it and then get her to move, because I want her to decipher. Tap, yes! And I'll do this, and then I'll slowly ease away the leer. Tap, yes! So for instance, I would get her off. Tap, yes! Tap. And then I'll help her. Yes! Now I'll go to saying it, give her a second to think about it, then I'll help her out with the leer. Tap. Yes! And then I will do this until she can put her paw on my leg with just the cue. The verbal cue. Tap. Tap. Yes! We've been done this in forever, so it's kind of learning for her too. Tap. Yes! Little touch there. Tap. Come in. She keeps doing chin. Tap. Yes! Utilize any moment that her leg goes touches my leg, her foot. Tap. Yes, good girl. Good girl. Tap. Yes. She was going to do chin, but her foot went on. We take that. Tap. Yes. Get her off me. Tap. Yes, there. That was good. She really thought about that one. Get off. Tap. Yes. Come here. So then I'm just going to do that until, again, it's consistent. Tap. Tap. Yes. It's really important to wait to see if they can pick it up. You wait a second, then you help them out because you don't want them to get frustrated, but you also want them to make sure they're picking it up. So it's very important to wait that second when you're starting to add in the cue. Come here. Tap. Yes, there. See, she's starting to get it already. She also loves chin. Tap. Yes. Come here. Excuse you, ma'am. Tap. 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 Yes. And then we can start moving on to step 3, standing up. And what I would do is I'd rest my leg here. So it's just my leg. She can't go fully on. And then with my cue, and if need a leer, I'll say tap. Yes! That's what I'm looking for, that paw right there. And it's much easier to get that defined position once I've deciphered the kind of behavior I'm looking for, which is a paw on my leg. Tap. Yes! So this is easing into, don't get to the retreats, this is easing into being stood. Tap. Yes! Tap. Yes! That's okay. Because technically when I'm standing, that's kind of the position I'll be in. Tap. Yes! There we go. Very good. So again, she's also kind of learning because I haven't done this in like a year. Tap. Yes! Again, now she's starting to get that. What I will start doing, it kind of goes in the same step, is I'll start adding movement. So obviously when a shaking leg, it will be like that. She obviously knows that, so I will start adding movement and then saying the command. So eventually that movement will be the silent cue. So tap, yes. Obviously she already knows this, but still, we're following the same steps we did previously. So I'll add the movement and say the cue at the same time. But again, we want to make sure she's consistent with the cue. But we'll do that and then use leer if need. So, get her stop. Tap, yes. Tap, yes. It's a weird position. Tap, yes. So yeah, consistency with that. Obviously, she's going a lot quicker because she knows what movement means. She knows that. So it will probably go slower. Yes. Even if she puts her paw on by herself, we will reward that. We'll fix that later. Tap, yes. And then we'll go to the next step. So now we did those steps. We added in the movement. She's being consistent with it, which is what we're looking for. I can start kind of being next to the bed. So she's still at this higher level to help her out. So I can start adding in tap. Yes, that movement right here. So it's easing her into eventually being on the ground with me. Tap. Yes. And then I will also start experimenting with just using the movement without the word. So again, you do this, give her a second. Yes, you give her a second. If the pup doesn't get it, then you say the cue. And by that point, they should know kind of what it means. If not, you can help them out a little bit because now you're fully standing and your full leg is fully flat to the ground. Tap. Yes. And now I just want her cue. By the end of this step, I just want her cue to be this. Good. Yes. And once, you know, they got this down, they can do this. Yes. We'll move on to the next step. And now we will practice exactly what we did on the floor. This one, especially with her when I was first teaching it, it took a lot of time. It was a lot of back and forth. If you need to go back a step to really improve, you know, the cue, this silent cue, yes, from a more up higher position, or where you're there to fully be able to help her better, because you don't want that. So if you're going to try to lure her to paw, there's a high chance you'll get that. And we don't want that. We just want the single paw. Yes, that's all we want. Good girl. So you can always go back a step. When I first was teaching her this, I had to go back and forth a lot. So that is completely okay. And honestly, it happens. Yes, you want to take these slow. And in general, it took her maybe 3 sessions till she really was nailing it. And then I just started practicing it constantly. You know, in every session, I made a point to practice it. Yes. And once you got this down and she can consistently, you know, do this, you start working on consistency and, like, what's the word? You know, she will keep doing it until you stop, rather than just thinking, I just paw once. So now you will start, good. Yes, you'll start working on that, where she keeps doing it until you stop. The cue to stop the pawing is the stopping of the leg, or whatever you want her to stop pawing at, whenever you want them to stop pawing. Good. Good girl. Yes. Good. So yeah, and then you'll just practice it in different environments. You know, a lot of times I practice it when she wasn't looking at me to see if she'll read my body language and still be paying attention, even if she's not fully looking at me. And just practicing it, repetition, and then you can get this. It was really fun to teach her and super useful. Yes, this is one she uses like most. And then you can also, what you can do, once they really got down, you switch legs. You might have to go back and do the same steps with the same leg, or, you know, you just keep doing it because they might think, oh, you know, because you want to train with both legs. So good. Then yes, you want to make sure they're perfect on each leg, and if, you know, they can decipher the shaking leg or the moving leg is the one they need to paw. Good. Yes. And yeah, so I hope that helps. That's how I taught her anxiety alert. She's gotten really good at it after practicing for like ever. Practicing in all environments. What took her the longest wasn't teaching her it, it was deciphering between both legs. That takes time. But yeah, I hope that was informative and it's fun. And now you can maybe use this to teach your pup in training. Very useful. And that kind of breaks it down into multiple easy steps. I found that a lot easier than some other things. Deciphering my leg, paw on my leg. So both my dogs know it. And I kind of did it the same way. They both picked it up. My other dog picked it up a lot faster because she's a lot smarter. But yeah, so I hope that helps. Bye!